Hey Facebook. So I wanted to come on here today and just to share with you a little of my heart and a little of the story of what it is that we're doing, but I also want to leave you with some incredible education. I want to give you some tools, if you will, or knowledge that I think is super valuable for everybody to have, especially those of you that love to do things naturally, those of you that want to have the tools and tips and tricks to heal naturally, to help your family. And that's where Eat2Live actually started. So some of you may have seen that I've been talking about some products and a company, or some like the sunscreen that we released the other day, the SunKissed Tallow Balm, and the Tallow Balm that I talked about a couple weeks ago. Well, that is actually something that I started and have created as part of my Eat2Live. So Eat2Live is a dream that I had years ago of having a place that could truly educate people, especially educate moms. Hey, Suzanne, Chantel, to educate women because women usually, there is dads too, absolutely, but women usually are the part of the home that brings in the healing, that helps the children more, etc., etc. So I am creating a lot of tools that women and moms and families can have to heal. Well, one of the things was, for years I've been asked about, what do you use for sunscreen for your kids? I am a huge proponent, a huge advocate of the benefits of the sun. People lived in the sun for centuries. The sun has so many healing benefits. It helps our body to create vitamin D if we're not blocking it. Well, because of the damage that has been done to our ozone layer, there is different rays that if we get too much of them can cause some damage to the skin, but also there is those people that tend to burn easier. Or if you're out on the boat all day long, you may need a little bit of extra protection. So one of the things that I wanted to create was something that as we're in the sun and our pores are open, we're going to absorb nutrients. We're going to absorb whatever's on our skin. And different things that we put on our skin are absorbed, some within seconds, some within minutes. And so when we're in the sun and sweating, just like we're in the shower and our pores are open, what we have on our skin is going to soak in. So I started having some ideas of what I would want to actually soak in when I'm out in the sun. And so it's a fun story, but I was praying for different ideas because I don't want to just make something that's already out there. I wanted to have something literally that was the best. So a lot of you know that when Tori had cancer, that started me on a journey of really pursuing the best in healing, the best in supplements to fight for her. Well, anything that I'm going to promote, I want it to be the best. So looking into my tallow, it was very important that the source that I used for my tallow was grass-fed and grass-finished, no hormones, no antibiotics, etc. But also the essential oils that I use had to be extremely healing, because I want people to know that if they're going to use something that I advocate, that it's going to be the best that I know for healing. So when I started my tallow line, and I had different people test it, I've had so many stories, like literally amazing healing benefits, because everything that I'm putting in there is advocating healing. So yesterday, on the 4th, when we announced the launch of my tallow-based organic sunscreen and tallow-based skin repair, from Sun Repair, but I'm going to talk more about this because this is something you actually want to know about if you're alive. And we're sold out of the Sun Repair for the lips and the chapstick, but I wanted it to be something that would help people that have had skin damage or skin cancer, or people that are really aware and want to prevent. I'm all about prevention. I've had so many relatives that have had cancer. I've had family members that have had different kinds of cancer. Some family members have had multiple times skin cancer. I've had friends that have had skin cancer, and some have had it on the face, some of them had it on the arm, some of them have had it on the lips. So when I created this SunKissed line, I wanted something that literally could be as healing in the most effective way. Healing for people that genuinely want to prevent and want to heal. So the SunKissed, my SunKissed sunscreen, what I put on it was the ingredients that when they're soaked in, not only is going to help you not burn, but is also going to help your body to heal. And so we started with the tallow, and then we put coconut oil, which so many of you know the benefits of cold pressed coconut oil, how it has a natural SPF, how it helps you naturally to repair from sunburn, but it has lauric acid. I wrote down some of the things that I love about it. It has lauric acid, which is antimicrobial, because sometimes people have infections or scarring or acne or something worse on their skin that you want that infection fighter. But it's also hugely healing in so many ways. And then the tallow itself. So tallow is really high in vitamins A, D, E, and K. Those are some of the most potent immune fighters. And on the skin, they do the same thing. They're huge in promoting healing and fighting against things that we don't want growing on the skin. You can put 2 and 2 together there. But tallow also is really high in CLA. So CLA is something that is one of the big determining factors of how moisturized your skin is. So we can drink a lot of water, do a lot of electrolytes. I'm a big proponent, but CLA and tallow actually determines how much moisture a lot of your skin is going to have. So when you put on tallow, you are actually soaking down to the deepest level of the skin. And that CLA is helping to bring the moisture in your skin, which is why when people are using my tallow bombs, they're saying, oh my gosh, in 2 days I noticed a difference. My skin is so much plumper. Yes, it's going to be. So in all my products, that's why I have the tallow, is for so many different reasons. But tallow, those vitamins and different nutrients are actually helping and preventing potentially skin cancer as well. And then I put in the 3, and all my SunKissed line has frankincense and myrrh. Because frankincense and myrrh are some of the most incredible fighters for skin cancer, for skin issues, but also some of the most incredible healers, which is a really big deal. So it's in my SunKissed chapstick. Frankincense and myrrh is in the sunscreen. Frankincense and myrrh is in the SunKissed tallow bomb because it's huge. I also put in castor oil. It's a really big deal. We see castor oil everywhere, the benefits of castor oil. People are toting, doing castor oil packs. Castor oil is so healing, but it's also very much of a repair for the skin, but it pulls out the bad and it helps to heal. So some of the things that I loved about castor oil, and I wrote them down because it's really such a big deal, is that it helps to reduce inflammation and repair the cells. So if you have people that have inflamed skin, that may have skin cancer, acne, scarring, anything like that, castor oil is so healing. It's in the skin tallow, and it's also in the sunscreen, because I want this baking and soaking into my skin when I'm in the sun. Carrot seed oil, highly repairing for the skin, helps the cells to regenerate. Castor oil, carrot seed oil also have a natural SPF, just like coconut oil does. And then I have pomegranate oil. Pomegranate oil is one of the top skin healing oils. It helps with blemishes, fine lines, and wrinkles, but it also helps to repair specifically any sun damage to the skin. I just love all these oils, which is why I put them in my products. And then the red raspberry seed oil. Red raspberry seed oil has a high SPF. Also has high antioxidants. All the oils I've talked about so far are high antioxidants. Antioxidants is what helps us fight against all those things we don't want on our skin. Those skin cancer, which is a huge deal nowadays. All these oils are fighters. So when you're in the sun and these are soaking into your skin, you have frankincense and myrrh, castor oil, carrot seed oil, pomegranate seed oil, red raspberry oil, tallow, coconut oil, all going into the skin. And then we put, of course, peppermint, which is soothing, and vanilla, and it has that really summery smell. So on a date, I love that your kids could literally eat this and it would only benefit them. The sunscreen that we use, all of them have a natural SPF, but there's nano zinc oxide. And nano zinc oxide is really a big deal because it helps with having that skin protection from the sun, allowing vitamin D through, but not the rays that can potentially cause harm in too big of an amount. But it sits on top of the skin as a protective layer, and so that is why it's safe. it's effective, and it's something that I would feel free to be on my kids, on my babies, anything. So I am so excited about this. But for those of you, and this is where I created this, the tallow balm to use night and day. I use it morning and night. It goes good. You can massage it in. It's not greasy. You can put your makeup on top of it. At nighttime, you can put it all over everywhere you want. But what I love about the SunKissed Tallow Balm is I made this in mind with people that I know that are struggling with some serious skin issues. Again, you can put 2 and 2 together. But also for those that pigmentation, dark spots, blemishes, scars, but they just want the healing and want to age backwards. This has all the ingredients that we talked about with the castor oil, the olive oil, the carrot seed oil, the tallow, all of these, the frankincense, the myrrh. But in here, I also put some other oils that I looked at because I woke up from a dream and I had these strange ingredients going through my mind. So I started looking them up and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what so many of the people that I know that are fighting skin cancer, that are fighting different skin issues, maybe have dark spots or have just skin issues, period. And each one of the essential oils is therapeutic that I use. So along with the benefits we talked about above, I have the frankincense and myrrh, the geranium, which is huge with the benefits with the skin. I wrote actually down what some of them do, but it enhances the skin elasticity and improves regeneration, new cells, but also very big in healing. I have chamomile in here, which is anti-inflammatory and helps the skin to repair. I have lavender. Lavender we know is so healing for the skin, takes away redness, promotes healing. Tea tree oil, which again promotes healing and has its benefits. And then the frankincense and myrrh. So personally, I use this every morning and night to put on my skin, to put all over the body. And I love the fact that just consistently as part of my daily routine, my nightly routine, I'm putting in ingredients that helps my skin to repair, that helps it to be highly moisturized, that helps with the anti-aging, aging backwards, and I love that. And I don't have it because we're sold out. We're getting more next week. But the chapstick, I also have in there, I put in the tallow and raw honey because raw honey is so healing. After I saw several people that had spots removed out of their lips, I'm like, people need something. All of my tallow chapstick have healing oils in, and specifically the SunKissed one has frankincense, myrrh, and vanilla, so it has that light vanilla yummy smell. But it has raw honey, shea butter, and tallow, and each of those are particular to help your lips to heal, to daily be putting on nutrients that help skin regeneration. So I've had a lot of people ask, what are the benefits? Hopefully this helps, but if you want, we're having a sale going on in honor of the launch, but also in honor of the USA's birthday. And we ship to Canada and all over. But if you want to know more, you can go to www.eat2live.life. And if you're interested in the sunscreen, put /sunscreen. But I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, these products I designed for people to truly heal. If you want to rub your children down after they get out of the tub or after they're as a lotion, you want to put daily healing in, this is what you can do. This is what I made them. This is what our family uses. And I'm so excited to have options for people to truly be putting on what heals. Because once you go and you study what's in sunscreen and the chemicals that you're baking in that are actually carcinogenic and cause cancer, like Australia, one of the biggest proponents of sunscreen, one of the highest skin cancer rates. There is options, there is alternatives, and that's what I'm so excited is to offer people these options, these healthy alternatives, so that you know if you're laying out in the skin, your kids are you're laying out in the sun, your kids are in the sun, you can actually have them soaking in what heals and have these vitamins and these nutrients and these fighters going through your body, through their body, and come away actually healthier. So I'm so excited. If you have any questions, message me. I have an information page that I'm building called Eat2Live, the number 2, where I'm going to be doing a lot of education on a lot of different topics. So hope you have an amazing day. Happy Sunday.